just think you can flap your yap. No cap, yo, we looking at the facts and stats. Second city gritty to across the map. Put your cleats on your feet while we run some laps. Buckle up your seat while we have some chats. Who the GOAT on the court, pictures and running backs. Plug in your jacks, then you whip your phone. Shalom, let's get it on, just a set in the tone.
Welcome everyone to the Setting the Tone podcast. I got some of my guys with me today. I got my man Larry. What's going on with you, brother?
Hey, what's going on, bro?
Good to have you here, man. Good to have you join us. I got
Yes,
Matt
sir.
Walker with us. What's going on, man?
What's up with you?
Not much, man. You good?
Always.
For sure.
Excited for the Golden State fan to be in here.
We got my man J. Cole, the Vikings fan.
You better know it.
What's up, man? I'm glad you could get on with me, man. I love talking sports with you.
I need to get my Kirko chain shirt, man.
Don't do that, man. Don't do
I
that.
need to get it, man. Nice being here.
Ooh, Sean, Cold Dog, what it do?
Man, you know me. Every week I'm here, bro. I'm here for it.
Hey,
I like
man.
talking sports, man.
I do too,
yeah.
man. I love having you here too. And my guy QG, what it do, baby?
What it do, my guy? What it do? What's going on, gang?
Not much, man. I'm glad you could join us,
Bro,
man. I
bro.
appreciate you.
For sure.
For sure. Hey, let's go ahead and jump this off with the NFL this week. The things we saw happening and everything like that with our teams and other teams and stuff like that. I mean, Larry, you can't really talk about your team. Y'all had a bye, so that saved y'all from an L. So that's good. but what was y'all? Who was your next opponent?
We played the Saints
The Saints
at home.
at
Yeah,
home.
got the
Okay,
Saints.
that
That
might
should
be
be
a
a win.
win, man. Hey, I want to talk about the Saints. Y'all think Andy Dalton is better than Jameis Winston? Why is
Nah,
he getting the
I
starts?
do.
I do.
Go ahead,
I'm gonna
Matt.
have to say I do.
Tell me what you said. Thinking.
It's the. I mean, I know a lot of people don't really like advanced stats, but they're there for a reason. And I mean, Jameson's QBR is like a 30, and
Okay.
I know 49, 50 ain't much better, but you know, Justin Herbert only had like a 68 last year, and that was considered high. So
Okay.
Dalton's floating around a 50, and that's like around the average, I want to say.
Okay.
And then, you know, Jameis is floating around at like a 32.
Okay.
And then he's already, you know, Dalton's played more games as a starter. Winston only played 3 games as a starter, and he's still been sacked more times.
You don't think that have anything to do with the early season with the team, early season struggles with the team?
I mean, it could, but at the end of the day, they both only won 1 game. So, you know, if you want to look at the wins and losses, they're tied. So then that's why I feel like you have to go to the advanced stats because the production in itself is already the same. They're tied, 1 win.
Okay.
And, you know, Jameis got 2 losses, but Dalton's got more starts. So that's why he has 1 more loss.
Right.
Right.
Okay. Anybody else want to
I'm
chime
good
in?
with
On
that.
I think Winston is better, bro. I really do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back and look at from last year. I think they started like 7-1 and 7-2 with him. When they got hurt, that's when they took a dive. I
Okay.
think Winston's better. I think he's a better quarterback. I ain't familiar with their stats, what they did this year, but last year I remember Winston came on. He came on strong until they got hurt, and they started losing games after he went out.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I'm with you, Sean. I just feel like Jameis, he get a Saints a better chance at winning. The stats, all that. I just think Andy Dalton, he's not the answer. I just think Winston just the better, like he the better fit for the Saints right now to win some kind of game. So yeah, I have to get that to Jameis. I feel like he should start playing.
And
So y'all gonna take his IQ ain't got nothing to do with it?
I mean, they losing now. I mean, I'd rather have somebody slaying the rock, throwing picks at I feel like he just give them a better chance at winning.
And remember this: last year he didn't have none of his receivers, none of them,
Yeah.
none of them.
Right.
I'm gonna reserve my judgment. You know I'm biased, man. Famous Jameis. Go no. Y'all know where I'm at. Leave it there.
My man Crab Leg Winston.
And see, I ain't want GQ to think I'm being biased because he's a Seminole, because like I ain't even think about that. I honestly forgot he went there until he just said that.
Yeah, okay. You forgot the championship.
I don't know they go to college. Remember,
I can't say nothing about college right now.
No, you came with the stats, bro. So we know you feel what you're saying.
We're gonna lie about that one. I knew he went there, but that's besides the point.
Hey, QG called him on the shit.
That's besides the point. That's besides the point. I still think it's just Jameis's IQ. He's not smart. I just think he doesn't pick it up fast enough still at an NFL level. In college, he was one of the greatest quarterbacks I ever seen. You know, that's just hands down. But, you know, not everybody develops.
I don't know about that, man.
What I think is the
he
injuries.
threw over 5,000 yards in the season, man.
And then he also threw 30 interceptions.
Yeah,
and
I
he
know.
threw over 30 touchdowns in the same season.
I'm just saying, though. You can't say he ain't picked it up. He picked it up. He know he know how to play.
But just looking at it from the unbiased lens, like he was named the starter at the beginning of a season for a reason. So we really can't say it's his IQ and none of that. The truth of the matter is he got injured. You feel me? As you get injured, you lose reps. And Andy Dalton is getting these reps, and he's the more comfortable fit for the system because they don't really have to bring Jameis along up to speed when Dalton is already there. So I don't think realistically that Dalton is starting over Jameis because they feel he's better. I just think that they know they're really not going to do nothing this year. So, you know what I'm saying? Why even go through the effort of trying to bring him up to speed? Let's just save him just in case we do want to re-sign him. Because who you think going to get re-signed? You think they're going to re-sign Dalton over Winston? No, if anything, they're going to let both of them go. So I think that's kind of where they at with it right now. They really, because Jameis, wasn't he on like a 1-year deal? He ain't signed no big deal, did he?
I believe that is a 1-year deal, yeah.
Yeah, so I just think they've washed their hands with the season. They've washed their hands with the situation, and that's why he really ain't getting no burn. Like, they like, okay, we see that you really not the quarterback. When you did show flashes, you feel me, you got hurt, and you set yourself back. So I just think that's where they at, man. I don't think it's that Dalton is better. Dalton trash. Dalton and Wentz basically in the same boat. They used to be cool. They used to be good, but I don't know what the hell they on now. So
Winston was on pace to throw more picks than touchdowns again this year, though.
Who?
Jameis. He was on pace to throw more picks than touchdowns again this year.
Well, he played like 2 games.
In 3 games, he had like 6 picks. So that's 2 a game and 4 touchdowns?
Right. And he got 4 fractures in his back. You know what I'm saying? That's why they set him down. Because he can fully heal. He probably still ain't fully healed.
I give you that.
Probably not.
Hey,
I give you that. I'm in the Saints Cowboys group, man, and they are fucking livid over fucking Dalton starting over they want Winston out there bad.
I mean, I get it. You feel me? Like, I wouldn't play, dog. Like, especially if y'all not even gonna re-sign me, shit. At least let me heal up so I can audition for my next gig. You feel me? So
for sure.
I don't think he's that fucked up about it. Like I said, it's not like they promising season or promising hope this year. You know they ain't doing shit.
Jimmy signed a 2-year deal.
Okay.
He signed a 2-year deal. It was 2 years, $28 million. I just looked it up.
Okay.
He signed that this offseason?
This last offseason, yeah.
Okay, so they saving him for next year then.
He's got 2023. He's gonna be like $11 million for the cap.
Yeah. So Michael Thomas out for the rest of the year.
It might be more what QG was saying then. The injury part. They might just be saving.
They let them heal up.
He's the 3rd quarterback, from what I hear, and I know a friend of mine. She's a Saints fan. If he ever gets in the game as the emergency quarterback, he just gonna be handing the ball off. Okay. He's just gonna be because they always get Jason Hill the 2nd quarterback. They got him as the emergency quarterback.
Sean, y'all playing the Packers, man. I'm so happy the Packers ain't shit for real though.
That boy's trash.
Hey, man. For real. This is my first time in a long time feeling like we got them. I ain't worried about the
Look,
Packers.
I'm so happy I can't even get out my question. What y'all?
You love to see it, baby. You love to see it.
Yes, sir. Hey, Aaron Rodgers throwing more picks than ever, man. He threw like 3. He don't even throw picks like that. I think y'all secondary got a chance, man.
Bro, I'm telling you, this is the first time in a long time I feel like I ain't worried about the Packers, bro. You lie be like, yeah, this is a deal for us. We can't beat the Packers. You know what I mean? I don't feel that way this game. I'm ready for them. I'm ready for them, bro.
Oh God, I wish we had a Packers fan on here to talk smack. But you know,
Hey,
they ain't nowhere, bro. Where are they? Where are they?
hey, they ain't sitting on top, so they hiding in the back.
Do we got any more in the group or something? Shit, I don't never see Klein.
Man, I was about to say he been hiding since football season started.
Yeah.
Man, he making sure he set that fantasy line up though, but yeah, he don't be in the group.
Yeah, you're right.
He don't be wanting that heat.
He killing in that fantasy too, bro.
Yeah, he is. He don't be wanting that heat.
But they straight hiding, bro. We're gonna have to get Tammy on here or something. Sheesh.
For real. She ain't gonna show her face though. She don't show her face in the group.
He's gonna keep his camera off.
Right.
Camera off, right. Hey, Vikings fans, what y'all doing, man? Y'all sitting on top looking pretty. Y'all got y'all got the Bills.
We got Buffalo.
Y'all got the Bills. Ooh, that's gonna be a good game. I can't wait to see that.
Man, yeah, people thinking whoever thinking it's gonna be a blowout, man, go play in traffic, man. Right. It's gonna be a good game. I ain't gonna say we gonna get the dub because it's in Buffalo. You feel me? We in their territory. Yeah. You know how Bills Mafia do. But it's gonna be a competitive game, man. We ain't gonna just lay down. We know that people. We've been hearing the shit. The niggas ain't playing. Our schedule is cupcake. Y'all barely beating people. Hey, man, a win is a win, man.
Right.
And we get up for our opponent. I will say that. So I'm eager to see it, man. This gonna really show whether we pretenders or, you know what I'm saying, whether we contenders. You feel me?
I got a serious question for y'all real quick. Do y'all think that Tre'Davious White coming off that injury, getting put in the lineups, actually going to help y'all? Because I feel like he ain't going to have that game stamina, that game speed yet. You know what I'm saying? So I think that would be something y'all should actually try to exploit more than stay away from.
Yeah, I don't care who out there. We got JJ. So it don't matter. Hurt.
And we got Hawk now. Big Hawk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
TJ Hawkinson. He had 9 catches.
On 9 targets. He caught all his passes.
Yeah. He just came to,
that was the perfect trade for y'all, man. For real,
man. He hard. He took up the whole middle of the field, dog. Ain't no home. He was getting double teamed and everything. Give me that.
Yeah.
I need that. Thank you. Yes.
Kirk Cousins, he living the life right now. He wearing chains and shit. Dancing in the
he borrowing all the other players' chains.
Yeah, he living the life right now. Like, I got the supporting cast. Y'all can't touch me.
This just speaks to our team chemistry, man. Like, you see when none of this going on with Zimmer there, though. I think he tried to run like a slick dictatorship, man. They won't let nobody be themselves. You know what I'm saying? You see everybody playing freely this year, man. Everybody is more cohesive. There's more team stuff going on, man, because they actually like the system that they in. They like the coaching that they getting. They like the GM. He making moves for us. We getting good trades, man. The morale is up, dog. We here, man.
Y'all here.
Hey, Q, I have to agree with you, man.
Come.
I don't know where people getting this blowout from neither, bro. I think it's gonna be a close game too. Hey, way I see it seems like Vikings to me, they play up to their competition. And I think they're gonna play up to the Bills competition. That's what they're gonna do. And they're gonna be in this game. They can win this game. I'm telling you, they can win this game, bro.
You got a little added incentive because we always got the little rivalry going with Diggs. You feel me?
Yeah,
like,
right.
He like to talk his shit.
Yeah.
So I'm anxious to go. I think we won. I think we won that. You know what I'm saying? You try to leave, go get your little money. JJ better than you, dog. I'm sorry. Y'all both productive, but JJ better than you, dog. We gonna show you Sunday too. Let's get it.
Y'all what's the injury on Josh Allen though? What is that?
His elbow's fucked up on his throwing hand.
I ain't believe
they
it,
say
man.
Might still play,
it might be a little nick up. I don't believe it's nothing serious.
I don't want to give them no excuses.
They said they think that it might have some torn ligament in there or some shit like that.
But he's
Oh,
playing.
okay. Oh, you know, Mr. Insider. I ain't know all that.
I seen some shit on ESPN.
Okay. Is he
Yeah,
playing?
He
Is
might
he
be
scheduled
hurt
to
for
play?
real, but that's
They-
okay.
they-
Fuck him.
They gonna
Yeah,
put that
fuck him.
motherfucking Toradol in there and tell him blow his elbow out.
It's over.
But addressing your question about Tre'Davious White, Matt, like I mean, last time I looked yesterday, he's still day to day, so he's really not a lock to play. But I mean, if he do play, the reason they kind of, I'm saying, forcing that issue because they secondary is depleted, dog. Like, ain't Jordan Poyer out? Where is Mike? Is Micah Hyde playing?
No, he been out.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Dog. So, yeah, they needed whoever they can get. But I mean, I like the way.
I don't think he have the game speed though. I think I'd exploit that because at least the
I
rest of the
would.
people that got reps, he ain't really had no reps for real. I think I'd almost exploit that more than I'd stay away from it.
I mean, at the end of the day, he's still an all-pro corner. You feel me? Instincts don't kick in. So I mean, I wouldn't really just kick the bucket too much. But I mean, I see
Look
what
at
you're
J.C.
saying.
Jackson.
he might be a step slow though. You know.
Look at J.C. Jackson.
Going at him.
Boy, been burnt toast this year.
I feel you, but I mean, they kept him. I think he could have came back a little bit earlier. You feel me? They wanted to really save him. You know what I'm saying? They really needed him, and they really need him now. You feel me? Like they
I feel
depleted.
it. Okay.
Like so.
See, I thought this was the end of his course, basically, and now
No.
he getting thrown into the fire like immediately.
Nah. It
Okay.
wasn't like he got hurt before OBJ and shit. You feel me? Like OBJ just not ramping up to come back. Tre'Davious White has been out for a while. You feel me? So he been
Go ahead.
like he been ramping up. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as just getting his physical activity up. He may not have like a lot of football reps as far as practice wise, but like he been getting his conditioning and all that up. Like so that he'll be ready.
And hey, we're gonna sign OBJ too, so Odell coming to Minnesota.
He ain't coming to Minnesota, bro.
Man,
I think so. I've been saying this for like the last 2 weeks. He's coming to Dallas, y'all. I'm telling you.
He coming to Minnesota, man.
Somebody told me he's coming to Buffalo.
I'm telling y'all. I've been telling y'all for the last 2 weeks now.
You have. I think he is too.
If
Hey.
anybody need him, it's Tom Brady. Shit, he might wind up in Tampa Bay.
He want to go somewhere he can win. Tampa Bay, it's over with.
I think it's
Yeah,
only
it is.
I think it's only like really 2 or 3 places he'll actually go. I think he'll go I think he'll go to Dallas. I think he'll go to Buffalo, or I think he'll go back to the Giants.
I don't know about Buffalo.
Giants.
I think the Giants are in the mix.
Von Miller been talking about it like it was a short thing.
I know he mentioned something earlier in the season, you know, but he said something recent.
I ain't been checking, but like every time I do see anything with Von Miller's name connected to it, he like basically like we already know he coming. But see but I don't know how that trade with Tony incorporated into their cap space. But the Chiefs and Kelsey restructured their contract for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I feel like the Chiefs are still a dark horse landing spot for Odell Beckham too.
Hey, what about I hear this stuff about the Eagles, like they ain't really beat anyone, or they, you know, barely beating teams and stuff like that. Are they real, or is they favorable schedule?
Both.
I think
They
they
real and they got a favorable schedule.
Yeah.
They real and they
It's a
got
little
a
bit of
favorable schedule.
Okay.
They played us week 2. It's early on in the season. I want to play them again.
Right.
That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
They're like they had trouble beating the Texans. They could have lost that game.
Right. That was a close game.
I mean, they're a good team, but they schedule favorite. Yeah.
We gotta take into account they got a big bullseye on them right now too though, because they undefeated. So they getting everybody best shot. So I mean, I think they a good team. They overhyped a little bit because they are undefeated. So of course people gonna be on their nuts that much more. So I don't think they that much head and shoulders above everybody else.
Right.
But like Cole said, we played them in week 2, man. You know what I'm saying? We got a new coach, we got a whole new regime. You feel me? We trying to get stuff in order. Like they need to play. Like I hope we like meet them again in the playoffs, dog. Especially what they did to us. We had a chance to play in our own stadium, dog. I love to smack them when it really counts.
Nah, I want the Eagles so bad for real. That's who I want to play. I want to make it.
Sean, what was you saying about them, man?
I think it's both, bro. I think it's a favorable schedule, and I think they for real.
Okay.
They got. I don't see where they lacking at, bro. They got everybody everywhere. They did a lot of signing this. They did the Rams route.
Yeah.
They went the Rams route, bro. And I don't know what the Saints was doing, giving up that boy Gardner to them. I don't know what they was doing. That shit is crazy. They just gave that boy away.
I don't think they wanted to pay him.
Yeah, they didn't want to pay him, but still, man, they already got them other two bad boys over there. Bradbury and what's the other?
Slay.
Yeah, Slay. Shit, man. They got everything, bro. They got everything.
They loaded.
Hey, the Jets in the same boat. They went from like 4-13 last season. Now what? They 6-3 with a
Jets.
They ain't gonna hold up.
killer defense.
Their defense gonna keep them in all the games,
They got
bro.
shutdown corners. They got 2 shutdown corners.
Yeah, their defense gonna keep them in the game.
Yeah.
I don't see that Carter boy carrying them the way Brees Hall carried him.
Yeah, that hurt them.
That really did.
Yeah, that did hurt them. That hurt them.
But that was
They really need a quarterback to me, man.
But they got a running game they can sustain, without having a quarterback that's gonna keep, blow it up. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But see, like I was telling Anthony, I think more teams are starting to figure the Bills out. That's the reason why. Because you got look, they really have no real running game.
So you talking about the Bills? We was talking about the Jets.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I think the Jets beat them is because I think teams are starting to figure them out. Man, come on. The Bills ain't
AFC team. If you look at the AFC team, play each other like that. No, that ain't the reason why, bro. No.
Be real. Think. Listen. Be real. They have no running game. And if you relying on the passing game and your quarterback is your main runner, all you have to do is throw a QB spy in there all game. It's really not that hard.
Man, they've been doing this shit for 2 years now. Hell
and
no.
ain't won no Super Bowls.
but they haven't won no Super Bowls. But they still going through the season smacking people though. That's okay.
One team can
ain't nobody figure them out. When you start playing the playoff, you playing teams of your caliber. But all these little bitty ass teams, ain't nobody figuring them out. No, hell
so the Jets ain't of their caliber, is what you saying?
The Jets is of their caliber right now. You see that? That's what I'm saying.
Okay, and that's what I'm saying. Teams are beating them out. That's why they beating them. The teams that are figuring them out are beating them
out. That ain't why. Jets is a good team now, bro.
I think the Jets.
But they didn't figure it out to beat them.
No,
you trying to tell me they didn't put in a game plan to beat the Bills?
Yeah, they did. But I'm just saying they got a good team to do that. They can do that. Every team can't just say, I'm gonna put in a game plan. I'm gonna stop them.
So what they do? So what was their game plan? What was their game plan?
Who game plan? I'm not coach.
The Jets. You ain't watched the game. You ain't seen highlights. They spied on Josh Allen.
I'm about to say they covered Josh Allen. Yeah.
But Josh Allen still got off though. He just had some turnovers. He said he had a terrible game. He still had 25 fantasy points. That's one hell of a bad game.
The thing was, they shut Diggs down in the second half. He didn't catch a pass. I know he on my fantasy team. The boy points 5 points.
Hey man, they shut down Gabe Davis too.
They spied on Josh Allen all game.
Yeah.
So he had 93 yards at halftime, Sean?
Yeah, he about to stop right there.
At halftime, yeah.
He about to stop right there.
They cover him in the second half.
Everybody just can't spy him because everybody can't play man to man like Jets can.
Exactly.
They can afford
even when you do bring the spy, that's compromising your coverage. You still gotta let somebody go free. You feel me?
When you guys
have a good defense,
ain't nobody figure out nothing, bro.
You can do that because now you playing man to man with good coverage.
DJ Reed is the one that was covered.
Ain't nobody saw nothing for them. They just got a perfect defense for their ass. That's all. Jeez.
And it was a spy. It was literally what I said. They spied on the quarterback.
But I'm saying
that worked that game.
Everybody can't spy. Everybody can't afford to use one man. You're really playing 10 on 11 when you got a spy.
But most of the teams that beat the Bills, spy on Josh Allen.
Because they had the corners and the DBs to do that.
But that's my point.
That's what they do.
No, I'm agreeing with you.
Let's look at the other team. Let's look at the other team that beat them. Who's the other team that beat the Bills? The Dolphins.
The Dolphins?
The Dolphins got 2 shutdown corners.
And they spied on Josh Allen.
They got 2 shutdown corners and they spied Josh Allen.
I'm telling y'all, that's exactly the formula to beat them. You just have
everybody
to
don't
have
have
But everybody don't got those corners. That's what we're saying.
That's what we
You gotta have the personnel. You're right.
Out how to win. You just have to get the pieces to do it.
Sean, you're right. You gotta have the pieces to do it. Most of these teams don't have those pieces.
But you can do it if you have the pieces. I'm telling you, it's that simple.
Yeah.
But
you just have to have the pieces.
You just said now, but you were saying like, just because everybody know that you spy on them now, they can shut them down. They can figure them out. Hell no.
Everybody does know that's the thing, but everybody also knows they don't have the pieces to use that.
It ain't just figured out. They know already.
I didn't say this year. I said people are starting to beat them more because
no, they not. When? They ain't even losing over 3 games a year.
Well, they've already lost 3 games, and it's halfway through the season.
No, they had 2. They 6-2. They
6-2.
6-2. So they about to lose 3 games.
I mean, if you constantly win,
you right.
3 games,
I appreciate that.
Them out.
Because I really do believe the Vikings are going to beat the Bills, and I think if the Dolphins play the Bills again, they'll beat them again.
I think they can too.
And I think the Bills will beat them again. I mean, the Dolphins will beat them again.
Missed the playoffs.
So Vikings fans, do y'all have the personnel to do what the Jets did?
Hell no. Hell no.
We don't, but we got a pass rush, and we don't like our defense. They ain't gonna be able to like beat us up top, so they're gonna have to take out short.
We won a 3-4 this year, and we got Hitman back there. They know what's up. We ain't gotta use that scheme to beat them.
So y'all pass rush gonna help y'all DBs.
Patrick Peterson, those days are behind him. He ain't shut down no more. He need help. So hell no, we ain't running no damn spy with the command all over the field. Them niggas I have a field day. Gabe Davis and Stephon have 200 apiece.
I understand that. I understand that because y'all don't have the pieces. I'm just saying the easiest way to beat them is to have the pieces to run a spot.
Okay, we feel you.
Two teams in their division did that. Miami slowed them down a little bit last year because they had those 2 big, Xavier Howard, and what's the other corner's name?
Xavier and
Howard. What's the other one?
I think he got hurt playing other shit.
No. Hey, let's move on from that real quick.
Okay. Okay. All right.
I'm gonna get on the Chargers though, man. Y'all survived that, man. Another field goal kicker. How many kickers y'all had?
Perfect word. That's our 3rd this year, I want to say.
Damn. Hey, y'all just got kickers in the reserve, huh?
Hey, he was a rookie. We signed him off free agency, so I mean, shit, they must be scouting rookies, kickers more than any other position with they non-move making asses at the deadline.
Yeah. This week I had Dicker the kicker. Wasn't that his name?
Hey, I was getting on you last week about how y'all don't come through in the 4th. But that's a last year stat, I guess, because y'all like 3-1 in the 4th now.
Hey, you jinxed us. I appreciate that. I appreciate that because usually I'm the one jinxing it. Look, I jinxed my Phillies, like QG said. I jinxed them. They blew it. I'm sorry about that.
Blew it like a birthday cake. God damn.
But that 3-1 homer was a nail in the coffin. So late. So that was too late in the game for that.
Salute to Dusty Baker, man. One of my favorite managers over the years.
For real. Finally got him one.
Yeah. I give him one because, he was in Cincinnati for a while, and I actually like the Reds a little bit.
He's a good manager, man. His teams just somehow don't get over the top, but he knows what he's doing. For sure.
Sure. That's the only part I respect about that.
Hey, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn this over to the Bears, man. I saw my man Justin Fields, and I know how a lot of people saying Ohio State quarterbacks, they can't do nothing in the NFL, and I'm always like, these are all different men, man. They're not the same person. They don't even have the same coach. They ain't run the same system. How y'all just gonna lump them together because the school got the same name? That's just stupid to me. But anyway, Justin Fields showed out, even though the Bears took an L. Justin Fields showed that he belonged, man. That he should have been one of them higher picks. And
yeah, he should. Hell.
That man was balling. He ran for 170 something and 3 touchdown passes.
78.
178 and 3 touchdown
Yeah,
passes. That's a complete
Yeah.
game right there.
NFL record.
You know, he don't have a
That's-
high yardage, but he got the touchdowns. That's what matters.
That's a
That's what he
product
did Ohio
of them
State.
letting him play in the system he's supposed to be playing in. Like you can see with the plays he running now is not the plays y'all was running 3-4 weeks ago and at the beginning of the season. It's not.
Fact.
They actually playing towards his skill set now and allowing him to actually thrive, bro. Like he
Man.
getting out. Like dude, I didn't know he was that fast. Like I remember him taking off at Ohio State, but running away from NFL players, that's a different type of speed. Like dude.
Yeah.
Hey, he got on his horse and got up out of there. I was like, yeah, Lee, on that 61 yard over there.
Hey, I was saying the same thing. I was like, hold on. Shit.
Hey, you know I'm happy for him, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I'm happy for him because we talked about this early in the season. You remember that?
I remember that conversation.
They had to change the way the system to fit him. We talked about that.
Mhm.
They got
And not only that, I fucked around and picked him up in my other league just this week. I said, let me just go and put him out there because I watched how he played against Dallas. That motherfucker got me 44 points this week, bro.
I started his game
44 points, bro.
Hey, start him again, man.
I got him starting again.
Locked in.
Start him again.
But remember when draft day came and me and you was talking all bullshit aside because you know I be cracking on him in the group. I crack on everybody.
Yeah, that's all good.
I'm talking shit. So, but on some real shit, back in the day, I remember we was talking about the myth with the Ohio State quarterbacks, and I was one of the people that said I think he could change that. He's on his way.
He is, man.
He's on his way. Because it's like the Miami quarterbacks, the same thing with my school. The Hurricanes quarterbacks do not pan out in the NFL for real.
I just think that only matters if they had like the same coaching or the same scheme, because then you can see, oh well, this is who they are or whatever. But they all the same, should I say? But they not all the same because he ain't had those guys coaches. He ain't had those guys schemes before him. Can't even judge them off of them, man. Not even.
You talking about at the pro level?
No, in college. Like the Ohio State quarterbacks that came before him. They didn't run. They wasn't running with the same coach.
Yeah, they was. They've been under Ryan Day for over a decade. Ryan Day took over for.
Who was the other coach? So who was the quarterback?
Ryan Day took over for. Look, Ryan Day was their offensive coordinator. He used to run the plays under Urban Meyer. And when Urban Meyer got suspended, Ryan Day was their coach.
Okay.
And they were undefeated the whole time he was there, and they knew he was going to be the next coach. The day Urban Meyer left, Ryan Day got named the coach same day. Type shit.
I stand correct.
So he's been there for over 10 years. You know what I'm saying? He just wasn't always the head coach. But Haskins and all them, and JT Barrett and all them dudes that flunked out, they all came up under that Ryan Day system.
Okay.
Hey, Tom, you know what though, bro? I feel like y'all gave up on the season too early, bro. I really do.
What you mean? We was 3-5 before we gave up on Roquan.
I know, but hear me out. 3-5, you still ain't out of it. And check this out. Y'all had like one of the top defenses. Y'all at one point, y'all have like one of the top defenses.
But like you told me in the group,
y'all defense was playing good, but y'all offense wasn't playing good.
But like you told me in the group, we hadn't played any good teams that can pass.
What games are you watching? Their run defense is dash.
Still trash.
Yeah, they run.
Every running back gets off on them.
Yep, they run. Now it's even trashier now.
Only running back that didn't get off on him is Mustard. I don't know what the hell he was doing. Them made lose his bed and everything.
It was raining.
Everybody eats B. Everybody.
Yeah, I was like, man, the Dolphins gonna run this up our gut and everything. They didn't even do that. Tua was playing his ass off though. He was dropping that shit.
Yeah,
right?
Tyreek Hill and Waddle ate pretty good though. Yeah,
good. Tua, man, pressed me. I was like, okay, he can ball. He was dropping it right where they wanted it at.
He been a baller, man. He just ain't never been able to stay healthy. That's it. Like he been a baller since Alabama, dog. I saw it early on. So he just
remember what Tyreek Hill said. Tyreek Hill said he was the most accurate quarterback in the NFL. That's what he said.
So was the most accurate quarterback in college football history.
And he's leading the league in accuracy right now, I think.
It's either that boy Tebow or
Tebow.
I'm serious, bro. That motherfucking accuracy was crazy. That's why everybody
No,
thought
it
he
wasn't.
Man, you
Tua
look at
was
shit.
That's
Tua
because he barely
completed
threw the
like
ball in college. That man was straight option. Holla.
Tua completed like 76% of his college passes over his
But
career.
what was the other dude? What did he do? The dude that came to Auburn, Cam. When he like real accurate in Auburn.
Yeah, I think what the second most accurate person though is like Colt McCoy or Case Keenum or some shit like that.
Ain't that some shit?
That means something. Then if them motherfucker was the second most accurate.
Yeah.
They passed their ass off.
Colt McCoy got the most wins in college football history, so that's definitely means something.
Colt McCoy, where you go to Texas?
Yep.
Yeah, got hurt in the national championship.
Like 600 or 700 yards a game.
Yeah, them motherfuckers used to sling it.
Hey, Tom Brady must be getting over that divorce, man. He got him a win after 3 straight losses. He feeling good. He like, all right, let me go down here. I had to throw that in there.
It's over with, man. Like once the terms are settled and you know where it's going, like that's a that's the burden off your shoulders.
For sure.
But even
waiting
further
30
than that,
days for it to be final.
Even further than that, it's a storyline behind everything. This nigga just went over 100,000 yards, including his playoff yards. You know what I'm saying? How fitting that he comes back. Like I can hear the announcers talking about it before it even happened. Like I was like, bro, they about to come back. Like you can just tell, like it's that storyline drama bullshit that they love to push. That's like Matt said. That's why on Monday nights I don't even watch the regular broadcast. I watch Eli and Peyton. I ain't trying to hear that storyline, dramatic bullshit narrative that I'll be trying to push, man.
Hey,
I just want to watch football. I want to be entertained.
I'm trying to hear Peyton tell me what the fuck just happened on the field.
For sure.
Right.
For sure.
Tell me it's rigged without telling me it's rigged. And talking about some, Tom Brady just thrives in these situations. Like I wouldn't be surprised if he came back. And what he do? Like he come back. He's built for these type of situations.
Yeah. Fuck all that.
So much dick riding on them major broadcasts, boy.
All these gates attached to his name: Spygate, Tuckgate, motherfucking Deflate Gate. Dog.
Man.
Shout out to TB12 though, man. For real.
Nah, fuck that.
I ain't gonna hate on the boy, but hey, I'm gonna make it known. Though you still got asterisks, my boy.
Fuck that. Peyton Manning the GOAT.
Hey, he got his 1,000 yards, and LeBron about to get his scoring title. That's some fitting shit for the season, for the year in sports.
Yeah, man.
Them damn
LeBron and them out there getting torched. That's the only thing he got to look forward to this season. Hey, they getting the Lakers is trash.
Hey, they season going nowhere fast.
What about them Blazers though, baby?
Yeah, man. Josh Hart with the corner 3.
Man, did you see the comeback last night though?
Yeah.
Did you see
Fuck Josh Hart. I got real hatred for Josh Hart, man.
Hey, that shows some guts right there, man, because I would have fumbled that motherfucker.
Hey, Josh Grant got 2 Jeremy Grant got 2 game winners this year. Josh Hart got him 1.
Yeah.
Simons got him 1. Like Dame, he making clutch shots, but
he ain't even got it,
bro. I don't want to have to do it all, bro. I want teammates that can step up in situations, man. He got that this year. Plus the young Shadon Sharp, man, 45-inch vert, man.
Nurkic playing well.
Man.
Yeah.
Hey, we coming, bro. We coming, dog. In the West. In the Wild Wild West. You hear me?
Mm-hmm. Hey, since we already rolling in the NBA, Larry, what's up with the Warriors?
Go down.
Come out and play.
No, what's up with James? What's up with Wiseman?
Wiseman does not fit the system, and I think they just not realizing that. I think they're realizing that. We may be trading Wiseman. They may be.
I don't think he's trying to fit the system. He seemed like
he don't care.
Like,
right, he don't care.
Demanding the ball.
I appreciate that answer.
Do you not know who he is?
Right.
Because it's just leaning more towards what me and Tone was trying to say.
Yeah.
He's not going to be it. I don't think he's it.
Yeah. Like QG said, man, me and QG was saying the same thing. Like, how you trying to demand the ball from Steph Curry? Know your position, man. Play your role. That's Steph Curry. You know what I'm saying?
Shut your mouth, dog.
Yeah, set a pick.
Damn, he did that.
Didn't
didn't
even
see
set
that.
the pick.
You didn't know that?
I had to tag you in that
Nah,
video, Cole.
bruh.
Like, yes.
I
This
know
man
that
didn't
was
want to
it,
set the
man.
screen. Then when he half set the screen, he came off the screen and
Calling
when
for
he
the
didn't get
ball.
he was like, like nigga, what?
I don't like
He
his
got the
body
game
language.
immediately.
He
What the fuck? Get your
Yeah, he gone
ass
after that.
Hey, if I'm
That's
Steph Curry
gone.
on the next time out, I'm pulling him out the game. Hey man, go sit down.
Yeah. Some LeBron's shit. Go sit your ass down.
I don't think
I didn't like
big man's like his size is for Golden State anyway.
Yeah. They tried to make him fit, pick the number 2. They tried to make him fit. He's just not fitting. He's
What's
just not.
Y'all,
the
y'all need
defense,
to
man,
go
looking
get-
sloppy? What's up?
y'all need to go get Dwight Howard out that Chinese league. And quit
Okay.
playing.
Okay. Yeah, I agree. Last night they went a little bit more Draymond. They split up Draymond and Looney more
Okay, instead of
on,
together.
on the center. So Draymond started with the second half. Looney was on the bench. They started Poole. They're trying to get Poole going, but Poole just trying to do too much. He got the contract. Draymond knocked him senseless. So he's just trying to he's trying to do too much.
Yeah.
It affected him more than anything. He got the lowest plus minus in the league, I think.
Hillman and Wiseman is
Hillman
him.
Wiseman.
KD and Wiseman is the bottom 3.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Kevin
crazy.
Durant led the NBA in the worst plus minus at one point. I don't know if he still does, but he did.
Yeah.
Nah, he been balling ever since Kyrie got blackballed. You know what I'm saying?
They have.
Yeah.
Nah, he has. Like, he's literally put them on his back.
Yeah.
Except last night when he missed the free throws, right?
Thomas is getting
Free
burned
throws
now.
last night, yeah.
Cam Thomas
Hold on, though. You
But he
can't
had hit
leave out.
63 straight or something like that. He had hit 63 straight free throws or something like that, and then he
And
missed his
He
last.
choked in the game winners. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can't leave out the fact that Cam Thomas kid put up
I just
17
said that, fam.
Okay,
He
I
was
didn't hear. My fault.
I said,
My
yeah,
fault.
Cam Thomas getting burned now too because Steve
Yeah.
Nash wasn't playing him.
Yeah, I was gonna say this whole
Mm.
system changing too.
Yeah, Jack Vaughn out there doing
I
what he
say,
know to do.
Jack Vaughn know what he
He
did.
Not
He
like
know what
a
he's doing.
first-time coach
Yeah.
that
He
was
should
given
have
the
been
job that he should have never got in the first place, dude.
Right.
That's
He
what's
should have been the
going
coach
on.
anyway. Remember, Jack Vaughn was
Jeff
the coach when he went
Saturday.
to the bubble.
Him
Exactly.
and Udoka. That's why they think about bringing Udoka back because he was in waiting too.
We said from the beginning though that was just a popularity move they did. with that dude.
Yeah.
That's all.
I'm hearing, like I read somewhere they trying to talk the Nets out of hiring Ime though. You know how
I
that
saw
goes.
that.
Too.
I saw that too. They said there's too much going on with the Nets right now. This wouldn't be a good hire at the time. Adding him.
It
to the
really
mix.
wouldn't though. I'm surprised they even
Hey,
like,
but
I mean, I'm not surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if he got another job, but just that situation, like everything that y'all got going on, all the drama, like you want to bring him of all people into the drama you already got.
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah,
Like, yeah, leave.
the owner don't care, man. He like, I want to win.
Right.
Facts.
But shit, if
Fuck all
Kyrie
that.
don't do them demands and leave, y'all not gonna win anyway. So.
Yeah, what y'all feel about that list of demands, man? I think that's
Man,
ridiculous.
I think that's some
Bullshit.
bullshit.
It's some
They trying to
ridiculous
trade
shit.
him. They trying to trade him.
It's called buck breaking. That's what they trying to do. Like I
I
don't,
think
Yeah,
it's some
man.
straight
I mean,
bullshit.
if
They-
he do it,
Right there.
I understand it, but I don't rock with that, man.
I
That's
think
Like
what
I still don't know what he did wrong yet. Like I don't see
he
what he did
he
was
posted
wrong.
a movie, bro, on social media, and now he's anti-Semitic for posting a movie. Like
A
that's
movie
crazy.
that's on
Like it ain't like
Amazon.
he ain't put no context behind his post.
Right. No context.
That's
I
all
really
it is.
think when they
Since when
started
y'all start-
questioning him, he wouldn't take no questions.
No,
I
he,
think they really wanted to probe him, and he was just like, "Nah, that's why I sit." And they were like, "Oh," so and he kept asking. Then he argued with the guy. I
Oh,
think
well,
if he answered some questions, I don't think we'd be here right now.
I think that's just with the one guy, Jim Fredette. What's his name? Frieder, whatever.
Is he from Chicago?
He was with the Bulls, and he went down with the
Okay.
Heat. Now,
Okay.
now I think he with the Brooklyn Nets or whatever.
Talking about
Okay.
Jimmer
Somebody
Fredette.
told me you're
Yeah.
from Chicago.
Yeah, he an asshole, man. For real though, he don't
Okay.
he don't respect the players, man. I've always noticed that his line of question is be out because Kyrie was answering everybody's question, and then they got to this dude, and Kyrie answered him, and then he started to ask the same question in a different way. Kyrie was like, "Nah, man, get that shit up, get out my face, man." He don't
Right.
respect the players, man. and everybody can see that, man.
Right.
Yeah, but they wanted a verbal apology more than anything. Like what he did is he acknowledged it,
right,
and he took responsibility for it, but he didn't give that apology. So after, you know what I'm saying, they gave him another chance to do an interview and he still didn't give an apology. That's when they got mad and was like, okay, not only are we suspending you, now you got to come back with all these demands. We know you apologize on social media, but we want a verbal apology. We want you to meet with priests. You know what I'm saying? We still want you to give the $500,000 donation, even though we rejected it at first. Like,
sensitivity training,
I'm not doing all that shit, bro.
They say they rejected it because he wouldn't give a fucking apology.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He like, what am I apologizing for? I just shared some
exactly.
Shit,
it's what Q said, man. It's buck breaking, man. They just like, we're gonna break you. We want to break you in front of everybody. Since you said
so nobody else tries to break it.
You better not do it no more.
You Negroes, listen. If you ever try to challenge us and enlighten the people, we're gonna do this to you too.
We're gonna do it to you
Stay
too.
in line.
I'm telling you,
these are tar and feather.
I'm pretty disappointed on some of these stars that agreeing with what they doing to them, man. I'm kind of disappointed on that.
Yeah.
Come on, LeBron. Like I know you're a billionaire, bro, but you like ain't saying there's a such thing as next question or I don't know comment. You ain't gotta throw somebody completely under the bus. Like
LeBron be donating money to them Jews. He got no time.
He be hanging out with them. I get it, but Lee, like
right, you ain't gotta throw.
And then Shaq, y'all saw what Shaq said. Then Kanye was like shed light, like bro, you don't even own 51% of your businesses. This is other Jew that's making decisions for you. And that's when Shaq came back and was like, hey man, you don't know my business, stay out of my business. Y'all see that?
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
See, that's why they can't say nothing. Because they know them dudes gonna tear their ass up next if they do.
Right.
Y'all remember when 21 Savage made that Jewish lyric? It was under the radar because they don't know 21 Savage like that. LeBron said that shit. LeBron got reprimanded for that shit, and because LeBron got reprimanded for that shit, 21 Savage got reprimanded for that shit. We be getting Jewish money. Everything is kosher. Like like they don't play that shit, dog. Like this goes back to the Ice Cube days. He been fighting with the ADL and shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like like they know what it is. Revelation says the Jews that are not, you're really the synagogue of Satan.
Right.
That's where you are. You don't want us to expose it. But this is sports. That's a whole different conversation. This is a sports topic, so I'm
right. I feel you now.
Hey, y'all know what was funny, bro? Y'all remember when Kanye told that reporter he didn't have to answer his question because he make more money than him? Y'all remember that shit?
Yeah, I remember
Shaq that shit on him. Shaq used that shit on Kanye the other day because he ain't a billionaire no more. He told Kanye that he ain't got to answer his question because he make more money than him.
Right. He said, get your family business in order. That was a low blow.
Man. Man, come on.
Shaq was going off on him, bro. Shaq was going off
Stay on top of Shaq.
The same one that had a divorce, man. Come on.
Right.
Don't be stayed on nobody's family.
He a multiple cheater, but he gonna throw some stones.
I was about to say, Shaq said he can't even be mad at him because he did worse.
Right. But he throwing stones at somebody else.
Nigga.
Yeah.
And Kobe told it all.
Man, okay.
Kobe told it all. Kobe broke the code, man.
I should have paid him off like Shaq told me. Damn.
She like, baby, what you
free
doing?
Kyrie, man. Free Kyrie.
Oh God.
Hey.
But that's why Kanye did it though. He is free.
Yeah.
He was strategic, bro. Like a lot of people don't understand that, dog. Like he literally just said, I ain't fucking with Gap and Adidas no more. But he can't, you know what I'm saying? He can't just get out of the contract. What better way to do it? Say something they don't like, they let you out of it. You feel me? Because the contract, you still got to give me my bread. Yeah, give me that. You know what I'm saying? You can try to use my likeness and shit. All this shit is trademark. It's not going to go through. Even if it do go through, the people not going to fuck with it.
They're not going to buy it. People bought it because it was Kanye.
Exactly.
They ain't buying because it was Gap.
You know how much they losing in this fourth quarter just because of that deal alone?
Yeah.
Like, they going to lose like $250 million, bruh. Plus. Like,
there's going to be a tax write-off, though. They could get that written off.
They can, but it's just not gonna be the same. He's carrying Adidas on his back. Don't nobody rock Adidas like that. I know that's Dame.
Facts.
Ain't nobody rocking Dames. I don't see niggas in the league. I'm not rocking
no
Dames.
shell toes, G.
I ain't want none of those in a minute.
You feel me? I fuck with them, but I ain't.
They classics, but this new generation ain't rocking like that.
Yeah. Hey, I just want to throw this one college game in Alabama and LSU because I know that's Sean's squad. Hey, Alabama done lost 2 of the last 3, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
They ain't seeing no
They
college football playoff.
It's over with.
It's over with. Is this the over for Saban, man? Is he gonna go off into the sunset, or he gonna stay?
Hell no.
He's gonna stay right there.
He about to fire the OC and the DC.
Especially the DC. The DC is trash. Oh my God.
He gone.
So is it
we gotta talk about one more game, Tone. Don't let these Miami fans get away so easily.
All right, before we get to that,
I'm gonna log off now, man. I don't need to talk about this.
And they've been mighty quiet.
All right, go ahead, QG. Go ahead. Go ahead. Take it over, man. Take it over. You got
it. All gravy. We can talk about
it.
Huh?
I said we ass. I know we.
How many Miami fans we got out here? Wait a minute.
Three.
Oh, I forgot about Larry. Yes.
We lost to MTSU. That's the in the play.
But no, let's talk about it. Okay, let's be real. Okay. Benson leads the nation in broken tackle percentage. At 1 out of every 4 tackles he breaks, which means Benson, the running back for Florida State, he breaks 22%. Yeah, it don't matter what string he is. He breaks 22%.
Yeah, because you just said you missing your first and second one, so apparently it do matter.
We missing our first, second, and third.
Oh, okay. So why don't it matter that he's my second string then? My first string didn't even play.
Who said that? All I said is he breaks 22% of his tackles.
In the comments section yesterday, you said that the second running back averaged more than the first running back, so it don't matter that the first one is out. Did you not say that?
They don't. Second one. But our fourth string running back don't even play. So how does he average more than the first? So
bro, how do y'all not get up for a game y'all playing at home in a rivalry game at that? 3 points? Did y'all even pinch the bet? Shit.
Bruh, okay, can we talk football or we just gonna do that? Look, y'all got the best quarterback in the nation, if we being technical by PFF. Y'all have the number 1 quarterback in the nation.
Exactly.
So y'all have the now it's
he's not better.
He's not better than the quarterback at Alabama. He's not
by
better than
ratings. By ratings,
I ain't trying to get
that rating shit. That bullshit.
He's the best quarterback in the country by ratings.
It's the eye test, dog. That's like niggas that say LeBron is better than Kobe because he got all them stats. No, he's not. Let's stop it.
This isn't about stats. It's about advanced metrics. It's not about points and rebounds and assists.
That's still a
God
stat.
gave me these eyes and seeing he's not better. No, hell no.
No, I mean he's
good. He's the number 1 ranked quarterback by efficiency, which means he's the most efficient quarterback in the country. There's no arguing that. It don't matter what anybody else got to say.
Strength of schedule and all that too, though. Like besides our first few teams, I mean.
Football.
Games,
he's efficient. He has to throw the ball. He's efficient. That's all that matters. That's like shooting the ball. You still got to make it. You still got to throw it. That ain't no excuse. You say you want to talk about it, we can talk about it.
Yeah. So let's move on to the next objective. You say he's the best quarterback. What else? Why else did y'all lose?
Who's our quarterback?
I don't know. I don't care. I know we drafted whoever they were.
Our quarterback had 1 arm. He throwing with a broken shoulder. They had to take him out, and then we used 2 backup quarterbacks.
Well, I'm supposed to feel sorry for y'all or something, man.
You said you want to talk about
it's still a rivalry game, man.
You say you not want to talk about the game. You said why we only scored 3 points. I'm telling you why we only scored 3 points. We ain't got no fucking quarterback. We ain't got no fucking quarterback.
Hold on.
Who's gonna win a game without a damn quarterback?
What did I tell him about his team at the beginning of the season?
We had a healthy team at the beginning of the season.
Y'all still was hot shit.
We was started off undefeated until we got hurt.
Y'all still was hot shit, bro. Y'all
undefeated.
Started off undefeated. Got a little bit of
Hey, undefeated. Who y'all play though?
The same quality of teams that Alabama and LSU played the first couple weeks.
Lies.
I knew it was over for y'all when y'all lost to my alma mater MTSU.
It was OD because that's when all our wide receivers and linemen got hurt was against MTSU. That's when Restrepo got hurt.
A Sunbelt team?
Hey, we got some good college football fans here. I got a question for y'all real quick. As far as college football specifically, college football, what matters more? Recruiting or coaching? Like what? I know they both matter, but what is like a bigger component with a good team?
It
Recruiting.
depends.
Coaching, I think coaching.
50-50.
You can get the best players if they not coaching right. It's over with.
It's
But no,
50-50.
he said the key word in what he said though is the best teams. So when it comes to the best teams, it's recruiting, dog. Like
Oh,
all the best teams is gonna all the best
Yeah.
teams is gonna have a good coach. So yeah, it comes down to recruiting, man. Like if you in Alabama, but you stealing all the Florida players, you stealing all the California players, you going up to Michigan stealing all the players, like you got the advantage, dog. That's why Alabama has been able to sustain this long, but everybody is catching up now. It's not just such a wide margin now. So as everybody else is catching up on the recruiting trail, you know, because it's the same coaches, the same coaches that be in the playoffs. It ain't changed.
The prime example, and I know this is way back, but I'm gonna use Miami as a prime example. Larry Coker was a terrible fucking coach.
Yep.
And the 2001 Miami team is arguably the greatest team of all time.
2001.
I'm just giving you an example of how
y'all were
terrible
21 years ago.
See, he look, you trying to go off on different subjects. Larry Coker couldn't coach to save his fucking life, and we still went undefeated and won a national championship because the players coached the team.
Would have won 2 straight if it wasn't for Claret and them.
Yeah, it would have been 3 straight if it wasn't for the BCS system screwing us out of 2000.
Ambience.
But you know, okay. So recruiting is top notch when it comes to established teams and coaches already in place.
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure. Because you know what I'm saying? That's why recruits flip. When recruits flip, it changed everything. Like what Deion do? He flipped them to Jackson State.
Facts.
But Deion, you know what I'm saying, stole our top corner. You feel me? He stole from his alma mater and flipped him to Jackson State a few years ago. So that recruiting definitely matters, dog. If you can steal somebody and get them, dog, like that's gold.
It definitely matters.
The players that left Oklahoma and followed that coach to California.
Bro, to USC.
To take an L.
Wow. Yeah. Oklahoma been trashed this year, too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Hey, I was something in the NBA. It's not really in the NBA, but it's NBA players that I meant to touch on. Isaiah Thomas came out with something today with the Jordan thing again. saying it's gonna be beef forever until he get an apology from Michael Jordan, man. He was on some foreign network in October, and they was asking him about The Last Dance, and he was like, "It's gonna be beef forever until he get an apology." Now, why don't they stop being so old and petty, man?
I ain't even thinking about you, bro. Like,
right.
And I'm like, it's not gonna get resolved, dude.
It's not.
You know, Jordan got a big head. He ain't trying to get nobody no motherfucking apology, especially
not you.
Hey,
that's never get resolved.
Head in before he
Jordan need to give him the Kanye line.
Oh shit!
I got more money than you.
George is gonna ignore that motherfucker. That's all he gonna do.
Why should I listen to you? I got more money than you.
It's like, why he still
you
talking
come on
about
somebody's show and tell them that? That was so disrespectful, but I loved it though.
Yeah. Like, Isaiah, just let it go, man. If they ask you that question again, just like next question. That shit is not getting resolved. Well, I don't even know why you're still trying to hold that
He's so
beef.
heartbroken because Chicago loved Jordan more than they loved him. Let's be real.
Yeah. And you letting us know that you wearing your heart on your sleeve, bro. Like, it's okay. Like, you don't, like you said, you don't have to keep egging it on, dog. Like, pull your skirt down, B.
Until I get a public apology, this beef is gonna go on for a long, long time. Cause I'm from the west side of Chicago.
Not the west side.
Hey, that man going too hard for some old ass beef. 40 years old, damn near. All right. Well, that's all I got for today, fellas. Unless y'all want to add something in on the end of this, but I appreciate y'all. You know, I had a good time chopping it up.
I got one thing. What y'all think about Jeff Saturday getting that damn job?
Yeah, that's a little fucked up. I ain't even gonna lie.
That was a head scratcher. I couldn't even remember who he was. Then they said, "Oh, he was Peyton Manning's old lineman." I was like, "What the
center?"
Yeah.
I think that's a
Steve Nash move. They're just giving these unqualified.
I think that's an indirect tank move, not the players tanking, but that's the organization tanking. First, they benched the starting quarterback 2 weeks ago. for the rookie, and then they fired the coach in the middle of the season. They ain't trying to win shit, man.
Hey, the Patriots straight bullied that boy too. Oh my God, they gave me 26 fantasy points in my other league. I was like, bro, thank you.
Facts,
bro.
Shit.
On the fan duel, they had him 199 yards pass, and I took the
Justin
under.
Herbert didn't do nothing for me.
That mother had 0 at halftime. He had 0 at halftime, bro.
Yeah, he had 3.5 yards per pass.
At halftime, he had 0, bro. At halftime,
Ellinger.
Damn,
I told you that boy was trash. I told you that boy was trash.
You did. You said it.
Yeah, 0 touchdowns, 3.5 yards.
Sound like what he was doing at Texas.
That ain't even a good rushing stat.
That's
low passing.
Just running that dual threat shit. You ain't athletic enough to do that shit in the NFL, B. It's over.
It's over with.
He ain't the only one though. I had the under on Carolina quarterback too. He had
like
20
you said,
at
they
halftime.
Woo. Oh yeah, he was lights out his last 2 or 3 games, but yeah, he got benched at halftime. He's like, Baker, we know you in the doghouse, but get your ass out here, bro.
Come on, we gonna throw you a bone out the doghouse.
Come eat some of this table food.
Trash this game.
That's crazy.
They brought him out the doghouse, bro.
Man,
you motherfuckers funny as hell.
Yes, sir, can't sir.
What you need me to do?
Before we had 20 yards at halftime, I was smiling like a motherfucker. Like, damn.
The Panthers should try and, unless they might. What's the record actually?
They won 1 game, I think.
That's it.
No.
I think they're like 2-6.
They got
3
2
games. They
got
won
2
3 games.
3?
Who's in position?
Look, check it out. No, here's their division. Bucks 4-5, Atlanta 4-5, Saints and Panthers 3-5. That's their standing.
Damn.
Wow.
Okay.
Everybody under 500.
Who's in position for the number 1 pick right now?
Pittsburgh.
Wow.
Whoa, yeah, y'all pretty bad.
Pretty much we in position we needed to.
What are y'all doing, bro?
Tanking.
The issue in Pittsburgh is they want the offense coordinator fired. They want Canada fired.
I'm about to say, y'all got pieces, bro. Y'all not just trash. Like, what the fuck?
Right.
Hey.
That's the thing is that Pickett came out after the last game and took a dig at the offensive coordinator, talking about calling, and we don't throw the ball.
Claypool did it the week before that. That's why he got traded.
Right. So they wanted to fire. The media want them to fire Tomlin because Tomlin won't fire him.
Right.
Shit.
Right.
But Tomlin's just trying to save the rookie.
Anyway. They don't want a black quarterback getting that much tenure.
Right. And they don't want to. He want the rookie to have the same play caller at least through the whole year. He don't want to change it now.
Consistency, right?
That makes sense.
So he might be like, okay, this season's trash. I'm probably gonna get a losing season, but I'm not gonna change nothing now. We just do it in the offseason.
That makes sense. What's up with Najee Harris though, man? He ain't looking good running the ball.
Najee shouldn't have been drafted in the first round. Should have got an offensive lineman because the line
I dropped him in my fantasy, man. That hurt me.
But you don't think
dropped him?
You don't think he was an elite runner in college
Kenneth
though?
Walker.
He was
Walker's shitting on him right now.
He had first rounders blocking for him. Pittsburgh got ninth rounders blocking for him.
Damn, undrafted.
Undrafted. There you go. Undrafted. You got undrafted. How many rounds in draft? 7? You know, they got took the next day in the supplemental draft. They got taken the next day. The line is trash.
Yeah.
So you got all these weapons with nobody to protect him.
So it ain't all on Najee. He just need the O-line to look good again.
At least 1 or 2, because Buffalo's O-line ain't great, but they good enough on one side.
That's taking a lot away from the defense.
Yeah, it puts a lot. I mean, they go 3 and out every time. Eventually, defense gonna give up some plays.
Yeah, for sure.
But I'm saying like T.J. Watt is out too, so the defense ain't even at full strength.
Right.
That's our best defender.
They should never drafted Najee with the first round. They should have got an offensive. They should have got an offensive lineman.
All right, so I got a question for you then. So if y'all get the number 1 pick, do y'all? Because I feel like this is a hard one to pass on. Do y'all pass on Will Anderson and take offensive line, or do y'all take Will Anderson at the linebacker position out of Alabama?
Now we don't take Will Anderson. We're good at linebacker. They drafted Devin Bush. They drafted Bush, so they got to see if it pans out. And they just the kid from Miles Jack.
What about that DT, the defensive tackle at Georgia? Can't think of his name right now.
They may take him. They may take him. They need offensive line really, really, really bad. They're awful at the offensive line. They just.
I feel you, but
they've been awful for a few years too, because Ben been running for his life.
Exactly.
This is how I look at it, though. This is how I look at it. I know most of the drafts are position based. That's why some people's draft fall farther in the draft, though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Do you draft Will Anderson and trade him for a player plus another pick, so maybe y'all can get 2 draft picks out of him? Because I mean, last year, if Will Anderson was available and eligible last year, he'd have been the number 1 pick. Yeah. He was only a sophomore in college. I mean, he's a franchise changer to the extent of Lawrence Taylor. I look at.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, and that's why I say you could actually draft him and trade him and get 2 first-round picks out of it.
Yeah. I can see that. They're going to want to protect Pickett. And they didn't draft Pickett.
But I get what Matt's saying, too. Do you really want to use a number 1 overall pick if it pans out that way on the offensive lineman?
I don't know.
Traded for 2 picks in the first round and use the second pick for an offensive lineman.
To maybe move back in the draft, get 2 guys, one guy at the end of the first and one guy at the beginning of the second. That's pretty solid.
Right.
Because I ain't trying to overhype the kid, but that's why I said to the extent, because that's his potential. I feel like that's how they're going to compare him when they start talking about the NFL draft and shit like that. They're going to compare him to the extent of these Hall of Fame linebackers like Ray Lewis and Lawrence Taylor and shit like that, because that kid's a fucking sideline to sideline defender.
I've watched him play. He can get out.
Yeah. So, I just feel like maybe if y'all try to draft him, if y'all do get the number 1 pick, looking more as for it as, hey, who can we trade him to instead of actually keeping him? Right. Y'all might be able to get more value out of him instead of what y'all really need.
Right.
I tell you who I don't want to be the number 1 pick.
Who?
The Saints. You know why?
C.J. Stroud.
Philadelphia get that pick.
C.J. Stroud.
Oh, Philadelphia got their pick.
Philadelphia get their pick, no matter where it's at.
Is that for real?
Yep.
So Philadelphia walk out with the number 1 overall pick.
If Saints get number 1 pick, it belongs to Philadelphia. That's who I don't want to be.
And they'll take Will Anderson.
That's what I said. That's who I hope it don't be.
God.
I hope it don't be them.
Damn.
I need them motherfuckers to win some games.
Damn.
So,
the NFC East to be locked down by the Eagles for years to come. If that happens.
Yeah.
Man, I'm going to have to send you that. There's a chart that shows all the draft choices that the Eagles have coming up. And they're they got like 2 number 1s in this draft.
2 number 1s next year already.
Next year, they got like 2 number 2s next year. Then the year after that, they got a number 1. Oh, they're stacked in draft choices.
System, bro. They got the system down.
That's how they almost got Kamara, because they have all those picks. I don't know what they have, but I did know they had the fucking jackpot picks.
They wanted Kareem Hunt too.
They should have. I would have went after him.
But they didn't feel like Kareem Hunt was a number 1 based on his age. They're like,
maybe they mess up the draft, man. Maybe they can't pick. You know what I'm saying?
Who's that? The Eagles?
Yeah.
Eagles got lucky because the Titans didn't want to win, so they got A.J. Brown.
The Browns actually wanted a 1 in return for Kareem
I think they wanted a couple of 1s for Kareem Hunt.
I mean, I think he's worth a second.
Yeah. Because of his age.
To the right team, he might be worth the 1. I really think the Bills should have went after him, though. I still say that.
Yeah. Bills.
I don't understand the Bills. Because, like you said, teams are just going to sit back in that cover 2. They did it. The Titans did it to Patrick Mahomes the other night. They just sat back in the cover 2 and said, run the ball. If that's what you want to do, run the ball. And they couldn't run the ball.
Hell, the Chiefs should have even went and tried to bring him back. I've been saying that for years.
Right.
Kareem Hunt.
The Titans defense underrated though.
They are. They are. They got good defense.
Yeah. I like the Titans defense.
All right, fellas, I'm gonna end this right here. I appreciate y'all. The
All right, man.
podcast, we're looking real good today. Y'all put it down. I
Oh, yeah.
appreciate that.
I see you with your logo on your shirt too.
Oh, yeah.
I see
Yeah.
you out here doing big things, Tom. OG. I
Appreciate
see you.
No
And
NBA.
before we get off, North Carolina Tar Heels, NCAA national champions basketball.
Big Blue Nation,
Y'all
baby.
When
Hey,
y'all
I'm a Blue Devil.
when
I'm a
y'all
Blue Devil,
select.
so I'm a Blue Devil. We had #1 recruiting class.
Man, my team
And
ain't
next year
never win
too.
shit
The
ever.
Paul Blue
Tar Heels.
Demons.
Y'all see the shade
Vanderbilt.
of blue? Y'all see the shade of blue?
I see you.
Ooh. Bucket.
All right, fellas. Good to
Boom.
have
All
you.
right.
All right.
Peace.